North Korea has reportedly executed 80 people, some for minor offenses, according to newspaper LA Times and a number of other newspapers. North Korea staged a gruesome public execution of 80 people, some for offenses as minor as watching South Korean entertainment videos or being found to have a Bible, according to a South Korean newspaper. The Daily Jungang Ilbo attributed the mass executions to a single unidentified source, but at least one other news agency run by North Korean defectors heard rumors that were the same. Supposedly, they brought 10,000 people into a venue to see these 80 people riddled with gunfire from rifles and just killed there. They were lashed to poles, hooded, and then sprayed with machine gun fire, Lewis. It's just incredible. And this gets me back to something we've talked about for a while, Lewis, which is if you believe that the U.S. takes military action because of humanitarian reasons alone, why have we not gone into North Korea and done something? And I understand that there are way more geopolitical and foreign policy implications than just that. But when you hear our leaders tell us that action must be taken, usually somewhere in the Middle East because of a humanitarian issue, but we continue to stand by. And again, I don't buy into this language, but stand by is definitely language that implies that the U.S. is the police person of the world. When we stand by and allow this to happen in North Korea, when we stand by and allow the things that are happening in numerous African nations to happen, but we get involved when there's a humanitarian impetus, I just don't believe it. It's obvious it's not the case.
No, clearly. What about Africa? I mean, what would be the geopolitical implications there? None, I believe, depending on the country. And we do nothing in those cases either. So it's pretty clear what's going on.
What do you think is being discussed behind closed doors when it comes to North Korea? Do you think there are conversations about, should we just try to wait it out and not really talk about it that much and just kind of hope it resolves itself? Do you think there are candid conversations, or do you think it's just off the table?
I bet that the conversations revolve more around the use of weapons. Of course, North Korea using weapons against us and other countries. That's probably the only concern. So I doubt the conversation goes in any other directions.
Maybe the way to get the U.S. involved on a humanitarian level in North Korea would be if North Korea obtained more nuclear weapons, because then it might create more of an impetus. Or maybe if they find, what would really make a difference? If all of a sudden they strike oil in North Korea, I think that the U.S. would be very interested in saying, hey, that humanitarian crisis, these people are starving. We've got to get in there and help our ally, South Korea. That might get things moving pretty quick.
Oh, that would definitely get the ball rolling. However, I think China would beat us to it very, very quickly.
They might, absolutely.